What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Zeroxify here with another video. Even though I don't upload as much. But we are here today for the Balrog event. Now, I will say that this event is almost over by the time of this recording. It has about a week left. So if you're watching this video now, make sure you hop on immediately if you have not checked out the event yet. But let's go over the event and what all is included. So for this event, it is another one of the special fighter events where they bring in a fighter that is new. Such for this time, it is Royal Balrog. I'm going to go ahead and talk about him before I go over the rest of the event. I will also show y'all the Stage 3 is officially out, so I will go ahead and show y'all the Stage 3 rewards and all that. But Royal Balrog, so this is the new fighter for this month, and probably for like the next month or two afterwards. But he is Wind Faction, which means that he's strong against electric and weak to flame. Fighting type power, balance, and he does gain 100 for having the wrestling style. So let's go over his new abilities and combos. So his super is Demonic Breaker. It's okay. Before I say anything, this fighter, if you do intend to think that he is good because he is a special fighter, I will go ahead and say he's not the best, but he is worth putting in for replacing a normal fighter. So if you decide to go for him, he is best as a replacement for a normal fighter and not an infernal fighter. So let's go over his abilities. So Demonic Breaker is deal soul damage equal to 439% of attack to enemies in a small area and gain the Boxing King status. This status can only be gained once per battle. Boxing King, for those who don't know, and also tell you all about Bravado, because that is a big term to know whenever in this. Same with Boxing King. So Boxing King increases the attack by 142% of the fighter's current defense. Also expends all Bravado stacks and dispels any taunt effects inflicted by the fighter or on enemies. For every stack of Bravado expended, this fighter will deal 20% more soul damage, but also receive 20% more damage. Lasts until the end of the battle. So let's go over the next term to know which it's in this too. Bravado is just, it increases defense by 50 and resist by 20 and dodge by 20. It can stack up to 3 times. So it's good for defense. He's more of a defense fighter in my opinion. Not so much an attack. But Demonic Breaker and his Explosive 1-2, which I'll talk about in a minute, are both really good as attacks. So he's not meant, in my opinion, for attack, but he can be. For instance, his Demonic Breaker, like I said, does increase attack, depending on the version. Level 2 increases it by 208. And level 3, 40% base chance of inflicting stun, and for base chance, it's kind of obvious. It's affected by effect accuracy and effect resist, so it's just kind of like normal chance. So that's his super. Let's go over his combo 1. So as you can tell, I don't really know what AoE means. That's the first one. I'll kind of like go over these. The AoE, I'm kind of not really sure what it is, but I'm still gonna. I think it's more like normal, like just kind of a single almost. But anyways, Boxer's Roar is actually a buff, so it gains 1 bravado.
This is what Boxer's Roar does. It also gains super armor and base chance of inflicting taunt for level 3. If attacked within 4 seconds after unleashing the skill, this fighter will inflict 20% of damage received. Is level 4. So it's basically a kind of a thorn attack almost. If you get the Minecraft reference on this, where thorns, if they attack you, they take damage as well. So that's kind of the case for his level 4. It's just kind of, they damage you, you inflict damage back to 20%. So Bravado, of course, I've already explained it. It's just a 50% damage, resist, or it increases defense by 50%. I'm sorry. Resist by 20 and dodge by 20, and stacks 3. Super armor cannot be knocked back. So, for instance, fighters, whenever they get hit sometimes with a combo, they do tend to fly back. That is not the case for the new Balrog. So this is a pretty good fighter for that case, to where you're actually able to not get knocked back. It's like depend on how well your attacks go. Base chance, I've already talked about that. Taunt target is force attack. It's kind of a forceful idea. So he's more of like I said, a tank fighter in my opinion, but he is balanced. He does play a big role in damage, but also in tank, which means just defense and resist. His passive ability, Underground Champion. Let me go ahead and read this off for you guys. This fighter's normal attacks no longer deal damage, but instead charge up and increase the fighter's defense by 10% for 12 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times, of course. This effect does not require the passive skill to be unlocked. When dealing damage to a target inflicted with Silent, Stun, Taunt, or Charm, this fighter will deal additional soul damage equal to 231% of attack. Trigger interval 10 seconds. So, of course, this does increase and increases damage and reduces the trigger interval depending on what level you're on. 4th level and 5th level. 5th level reduces the trigger once again. 4th level is a little bit longer, so the additional damage also applies when dealing damage to a target inflicted with burn, shock, weaken, or bleed. I can let y'all guys look at all these different debuffs for fighters real quick. Pause the video if you need to. I will go ahead and do this, so you have to see bleed and weaken a little bit more. And alright, so let's go on to his last ability, Explosive 1-2. So, as I talked about a few minutes ago, Explosive 1-2 is another one of his really good attacks. So, of course, you have Demonic Breaker, but his Explosive 1-2 is honestly my favorite attack by him. If you do replace him with a fighter, I would highly suggest putting his Combo 3 in your lineup, because it is honestly really good. Throw a jab that deals soul damage equal to 212% of attack to the nearest enemy, then follow up with an uppercut that deals more soul damage equal to 732. So level 2 increases it from 732 to 882. Boxing King active, the uppercut will ignore 50% of defense on the target. And level 4 increases the uppercut's damage from 882 to 1080. Of course, I've already kind of talked about Boxing King and Bravado and all that. So this attack is a really good hit move. So if you're playing against like a Visconde Vega team, definitely try it out, because that can knock out their Vega really fast, in my opinion. I have tried it on this, like versus Visconde. He is really good against him, but I would suggest probably not using him in a Bison combo, because Bison can't really be knocked out until all other fighters are knocked out. So definitely, he's really good on certain advantages, but in my opinion, he's not really worth the grind, in my opinion. Hence the title of the video. So that's kind of the new Royal Balrog. I will talk about all these in a second. Martial training, ringside, battleless, and boxing. But let's go over to not that boxing. No, sorry, ringside supplies. So this season, of course, the normal treasures bestowed. But this season we do have the new avatar frame, solo boxing, and we do have the return to the ring screen. It is, of course, like all the other ones, just his loading screen or his event screen. So, this one, in my opinion, is definitely worth it. It looks really good. I still do like the Masquerade Ball one, which I sadly do not have, or like the Banquet Cami one and Banquet Rose. I have Banquet Cami out of that, but his is really nice. I'm kind of manning it right now, if you guys haven't seen. So it's really nice because you have all these different aspects to it. So definitely try and get your hands on these before the event ends, because they are exclusive to the event and may no longer return afterwards. So that's kind of ringside supplies. Here, if you want to look at this, this is his Bellow of Rage that affects Return to the Ring, Crusade, and Boss Rush. So I'll let y'all go ahead and look at that for a second. And so let's go ahead and talk about boxing training. I'm going to get to martial training last, because I've already done all of them on this account. But I will put it on my alt and show you guys the ones for not the first two. I will show y'all the format and what to do for Bottom of the Abyss. So let me go ahead and show y'all boxing training. So by the point of this video, these three are all about to end. So Mexeth and Witch Jury have already ended. Cammy does end today, and tomorrow will be M. Bison. Of course, if you know the factions, M. Bison will be Infernal, but for this video, I'll be talking about him and Athlete Cammy. So Athlete Cammy, of course, is a Masterclass faction, so definitely pull out Infernals if you have them, because they will have the 25% advantage against her. I'll let y'all go ahead and look at all of her abilities, which is kind of normal if you've played her thing before. Really, it's a basic one. It's, if you do end up doing Battle Lust right, you can get through this easily. Actually, I don't even know if Battle Lust even affects this. I might be wrong on that, but of course this does end in 3 days, so make sure you are getting it. And I am sorry for uploading this video a little bit later. Next event, I will probably try to upload it a lot quicker. But Bison's out tomorrow, so it'll be Master Class you will need to use. Battle List and Ringside Gift I will actually talk about last. Let me go ahead and get martial training for you guys. So I will be right back.
Alright guys, I'm back. So we have logged into the alt, and this is, of course, if you have seen, actually no, I've not uploaded that yet. So this is an alt account, like I said. It is a lot lower level, so it may not be accurate on every single fight, but I will try to make it as best as I can. As you can see, I've not even played on this account, this event yet, so let me go ahead and show y'all Bottom of the Abyss. Like, I haven't used this. I saw Blue on my team. He was one of my better fighters. I'll also be showing you guys the the new Balrog Ultra account for you guys just to see. So let me actually want to readjust this lineup because this is not promising right now. Let's go ahead and do this. He can actually get really useful. Alright, there we go. Oh, listen. Well, it looks like we're doing that. Okay. Really, so whenever playing this, it just kind of depends on if you know the factions, right, for each character. So Electric's weakness is wind. That is why I didn't go ahead and adjust my lineup, because I'm using Chun-Li to knock out that Honda and the Blanca. By this point, Electric would have been great, but my poison was already knocked out, so it doesn't really matter on that part. For this battle, you will want to definitely go Wind Fighter, because it is another full electric fight. So if you use electric, it will be, or if you use wind, it will be easy. I'm not sure if it is completely the same for every single person, because it may be different. I could check the end and tell you guys, but so far it looks normal. Oh, there she goes. I'm gonna go ahead and play her because she's high level. Well, that is not promising, is it? Wow, I feel really cheated right now. I will make sure to. Really, the fighters are easy to get past. I will showcase mainly the challenges that will matter, such as this one, and I believe that one, maybe. Could be wrong. So this one will probably require more flame because it is 2 winds, being Street Poison and B Zangief. We also got Fade on in the lineup as well, and M Dawson. So, as you can see, that was a good wipeout on the other team. So, here is matching. I don't think it's usually different. Like, I mean, it's always going to be different, but I don't think it's... Wow, I'm doing absolutely terrible on this right now. Blanca, no. Yeah, this is actually really terrible for... I've never gotten this high, actually. I've always been, like, lower than, the other thing. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so this can be kind of tricky. I did spend, like, a good 5 minutes looking at this earlier. And let me say, it's not that it's tricky. It's just that it's kind of... not hard, per se, but... annoying to play this one. So go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead, put this there. Ooh. No, I am sorry, y'all. Wow, I think I just screwed up. That is not good. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. We definitely messed up on that one. Maybe it was this one. This event was really weird with this part of the puzzle. So, go ahead and set this there. Let's put this one here. Set this one here. Yeah, I think I'm getting the gist of it again. Alright, so then you put this one up and then slide it all the way to the... Okay, let me redo that real quick. Alright, you guys, I did actually put 4 here by accident. I meant to show you all the 3. But, of course, it was kind of obvious what the mistake was. So make sure not to place it here. Place it about here. Move it up and then slide it to the left.
And then you go ahead and bring the one that was right here down, like, okay, maybe not like that, but like put it in that spot right there. And then we bring this last box over, and that does solve the puzzle, and we are absolute idiots because we just did that, but I don't care. We can still get through. It will give you this as your rewards. So that is about every single thing in this part, really, because this is a that little orb one where you have to get every orb. So that's really the only main puzzle of this. Whenever playing this event, make sure you are careful around this stage, I believe it's one of these 4 stages. There is another infernal or masterclass fighter that actually kind of got on my nerves earlier, because I had to go a whole different route in order to get over to it earlier. So that's basically all for Bottom of the Abyss. And of course, on her thing, it just depends on what you're at. Or if you're around the 10 million mark, which is where I'm at on my main account, it is around, I believe you have to deal a little bit more than 47k in order to get all of her items. Does this say on this? No, it does not. That is not bad, but not good. So of course it's kind of all of these. Like I said, I'm not gonna go over this one and this one, nor this one and this one and this one, because I don't have a lot of time in this video, nor go over it. I will go ahead in another video and break down all of these, just to get them all set up for you guys. They'll probably be individual videos, but I will do another Bottom of the Abyss gameplay for you guys on another alt, so you guys can get all the puzzles right and the best lineups for it. So that's that. And now we have Battle Lust. So of course this is my alt, so none of these are actually obtained yet. But I will say that in this sense, make sure you're going Battle Lust only, unless you have extra and you can go for the EX move. This time the EX move is honestly not the best. All friendly fighters grant bravado. So it's more of like Balrog's bravado move. And this is more of a defense, as you see. But it also does play an attack on the third one if you're playing with the event. And so that's the main 4. By the way, if you are going for him in this event, his 10 move is actually, or his 10 summon is 5 for it being Thanksgiving week on Black Friday. So it's half off. It is only available for 5 days and 8 hours of recording this video, so make sure you do hit on that fast. The last thing really is just ringside gift. After you claim all of this, you are left with the sparse cash. The sparse cash, I don't really know how to say it. And so that's that. Let me go over Black Friday stuff. So this year, and I don't know if they did it last year, I wasn't really playing around the time last year during this. Black Friday, you get these little Black Friday bags, whatever they're called. Actually, what are they called? Black Friday shopping bag. You grab them, and I'll go and waste it on this account because, okay, we're definitely not buying. Go ahead, make sure you get all of these, because they could really be useful. So if you gain 400, you gain the Chaotic Starlight, which in my opinion is the best. But this time I am not on my main account going for the Chaotic Starlight. I'm actually working on a bunch of fighters. So I'm actually going for like the transformation scrolls and the coins and the stones. So, or the tokens. So, and the other thing is this, of course, the Advanced Fighter Kit includes basically any obtainable drawing fighter or drawn fighters. So for instance, Vega, Sagat, GW Hugo, D-Rose, T-Ryu, like just all of these little ones, Kunoichi Ibuki. Any that you can draw is in this. So definitely if you're trying to work on any of the following fighters, then definitely go for them. Or you can just grab Divination Scrolls and go for that too. As of yesterday, I did try recording this video yesterday, but it was absolutely terrible. Destiny's Herald was released yesterday. Make sure you hit on this fast. It gets really... It goes by really fast in my opinion. So definitely try and get it. This time they're actually putting in Summer Poison into the lineup. I don't know if Kunoichi Ibuki was even in the lineup last time, but she's another really good one to go for if you're trying to go Assassin, I believe. Yeah, Assassin, okay. Definitely a good Assassin character to go for. The Avatar frames, if you want them, then go for them. I'm not going for them this time. Actually, I might. I'm not really sure yet. I kind of wasted it on a bunch of XP on my main account earlier, so I could start getting my characters back. So, yeah, that's kind of Destiny's Herald. Street art, like I was just showing y'all, is going away in 3 days as of recording this video, so make sure you do get on it fast. They are doing Firecracker, Sakura, and Seth as the two Master or Infernals. And then, of course, Action Guy, Fury Sode, Makoto, and, I actually forget his name. Psycho Dan, even though I have a 5-star. That's weird. I don't have any of these other fighters 5-starred. And I can remember all their names, except for the one fighter I do have 5-starred. I can't even remember him. Psycho Dan. But these are the main ones. Definitely try and get on them fast, because this does end in 3 days, like I said. If you are almost done, the main one I would suggest worrying about is beat the Shadowloo stages, and not really fast game. Fast game is kind of easy. The team bounty missions, and I believe there's one more. 100 hard gems and the guild challenge. It's really just the main 4. Like I just said, those are the ones you need to worry about if you are getting close. Now, I will say, if you are now just starting this, I will say you probably won't have time to get it all, but definitely try to get as much as you can, because it is definitely worth it, especially for any of these rewards. Definitely worth it. Plus you get 2 per thing, so it's 6. Global Awakening's the same. Not total sign-in. That's about it. And those 2 are only on discount because I'm still working on those. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, EX move. His EX move, like I showed you earlier, we've already seen the first 3. Here's the 4th and 5th one for you guys. Increases damage. Highest defense of 60 for 20 seconds. And the opposite with attack, but it's the same stats with 60% or 60% for 20 seconds. Resonance, it is applied to these 2 fighters, Balrog's Wild War and Royal Balrog's Underground Champion. So that's about it for the EX move. It's not really, I am going to say it's not worth the grind going for the EX move, but it is a nice one to go for. So that's about it. Let me go ahead, I'm going to draw this for y'all just so y'all can see. I should hopefully be guaranteed to get him with these 10 draws. Yep, there he is. Okay. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. So, let me go ahead and get all these. I always like doing this where I always leave him last, or whoever left, because I get to experience him immediately. So here we go for you guys. This is the new Balrog animation. And there is Royal Balrog. I did not have audio on for that. I'm sorry about that. So let's do another one. Not in this one. And not in this one. Okay. Now, I did do this for just trying to show y'all. If you do the limited time discount, you only have 10, like I said. It is limited because it's not just here to grind out with as much tickets as you can. It does have a limit because they don't want people just immediately having the SS5. So, yeah, make sure you do get that fast. Like I said, it is a limited time discount, so it does end in about a week, almost half a week. So just make sure you're getting it fast. And that is about it, guys. Not too much is in the game right now, so I will have to say thank you guys for watching the video, and if you did enjoy, please make sure to follow. If you would like to see more, make sure to follow. Make sure to like. If you do want to add me, all whatever, I will. Let me go ahead and show this. These are any of my usernames. I would suggest do not add the bottom 6 because I'm hardly ever on those. The top 4, the Xeroxify, TTV, the other big Xeroxify right there, and the other. I don't know why I made myself all like the same thing, but the other Xeroxify, TTV. Any of those are the ones. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm never on these 6. So, yeah, that's about it. If you'd like to add me on any of those, tell me which one you do add me on, just so I go ahead and know when to add you on it. But that is about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and whenever the next event comes out, I will upload another video. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.